Are you leaving?
I'll go and hang out with Jacob. He respects me.
I will go get him, man.
Burger! Burger Planet.
Don't let him.
Burger
Come on.
Come on,
Hold on, wait, Burger. Guys, we're just playing.
Everyone take a seat here.
Yes.
We need to talk to Burger about how we can make him loved again. Listen, what's the matter? Why do people give you so much shit?
Because I live in a van and I'm 36 and I'm an easy target and
Do you really
there's a
think
lot of
that's the
depressed
reason,
people when they...
Do you really think that's the reason?
Yeah, I think I'm an easy target.
Oh shit, bro, you live in a fucking van?
James is in my garden and nobody is saying anything about him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's new, you know? Everybody's different.
Why do you guys think Burger gets treated the way he does? EBZ, you're a knowledgeable man. Why do you think Burger gets treated the way he does?
You can dish it out, but you can't take it, you fucking bitch.
I want you to be liked because I don't like toxicity in my community. I want everyone to be liked. So
I want you to be like.
we need to make sure you're self-aware on the issues. Why do you think people don't like you?
Well, the main thing people say is that time I pick up that pizza from the guy that was sleeping, and then I met up with him and took him out for breakfast. Like a couple weeks later, I saw him again and tried to make up for it. Then that thing with Patricia, and then that girl that like tried to run up on me and I pushed her away from me, and people said I clotheslined.
I mean, we've all done questionable things on stream though, and it never sticks with us. Why do you think those things stick with you?
Because you're such a.
Well, for one thing, too, I was streaming a lot more. Too, at the time, like, you know, like, you've been around the community streaming for what, 3 weeks? For less than a month?
This one? Like 2 months?
Like a month. I mean, I'm just saying, I was streaming a lot, and days that you weren't streaming, they have to have someone to hate and be mad at, so they'd like freaking be like, oh, fuck Burger, and like people were watching my streams because they didn't have anything to watch or something, I guess.
I just want to say one thing to Burger. First of all, who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Thank God you're sitting over here doing what you got to do.
Exactly.
It doesn't really matter. You're not defending yourself.
And we love you.
Yeah, you're good to go. Who gives a fuck what the fuck say? You're entertaining. That's probably the niche. It's a niche, right? Yeah. They need someone to hate, like you just said. Yeah. It's like in every movie we need to have a bad guy.
You are our lady.
You're gonna look
You are our everything. Julian, you hold us together. You
But how do we change that?
Dude, I think you just gotta go.
I mean,
keep doing yourself and keep being hated.
Explain the party bus incident.
Most of the people hate me. Oh yeah, because the party bus.
Explain the coke. What's the coke incident?
Oh, a few nights ago I was with this guy and he said he did some coke or something. I was like, oh, you got some party favors? And he's like, oh yeah. I was like, oh wait, turn the camera off. Oh, and then I didn't even do anything. And then they were like, oh, you just did coke. I was just like fucking with the audience.
What about the party bus incident?
When I didn't give you my phone.
It seems that people seem to think you're annoying, and people seem to think that you're in it for yourself.
That I'm what?
In it for yourself.
Well, I mean, isn't everybody in most for things for self-preservation and
Ice is a prime example of someone who's not in it for themselves. Look at every single person that's standing right here, including myself. We're all here because of Ice, okay? Yeah. You're making money, Jim Carrey's making money, I'm making money, Brandon's making money.
Streaming.
No, we're all... No, you was. No, but you was.
You got me fucked up.
No, we were all... Just one second. I'm just trying to explain something. Ice, you said everyone's in it for themselves, but Ice is in it for the community. Ice is in it to build a bigger picture. And that's, I think that's a prime example of one person here that can easily be defined as someone who's not in it for themselves. You see me coming back and nation and loving.
Ice is scrubbing and rubbing.
And I think
well, people got mad at him too, and he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get my million and then like retire this year, like get my mansion." And they got so pissed at you about that.
But guess what? It's been we've moved past that, Burger.
I met you on the bus, and I just kind of got a strange vibe, and I wanted to explore more about you. I'm not as an attack. I just wanted to learn.
Chris, thanks for the $100.
Let's get to the point here. Burger,
that's fucking dope.
Are you listening to what we're saying?
Yes, because there's just a lot.
It doesn't seem like it.
I'm trying to. There's stuff going on.
A lot of the time you don't even look at me when I'm talking to you. I don't know if that's just a personal thing.
You were looking at over there. I didn't ever talk.
I mean, the donation went off, and you have to respond to it. It can wait, dude. Somebody donated to me and said they don't like you because of what's happening right now. But I ignored it, and I was gonna message, talk to it later.
Well, I think one reason people hate me is like There've been so many memes against me. Like Asian Andy had a whole thing, fuck burger and shirts, and then the whole.
But they all come from somewhere.
Why? Because it was the simplest thing he could think of.
Ask me why people hate me on the internet. Ask me why people hate me on the internet.
And then Brandon went on with the fuck burger thing, and then flipped the van and all this, and it's a meme, and all these kids just follow everything on Reddit. Fuck burger, he sucks. Because there's a lot of bandwagon people.
You deflect. Ask me why people hate me on the internet.
I don't know, Sam.
No, ask me.
Well, I mean, I've heard that you had some allegations
about me. Yeah, I made a lot of fake pranks back in the day. Yeah, I did a fake prank where I pinched girls' butts. After that, it caused an outrage, and people started making stories about me saying I sexually abused them, etc., etc. And you see how I came and I explained that to you, and I didn't say it's because of the memes.
You always get drunk and you always hide from the point of the situation. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. And that's what we're trying to tell you. If you want to be a part of the fucking script and dish out what we're trying to give you, and you just gotta dip out. You just dip out every time we're trying to do something else. You get in the fucking pool, bitch.
Listen just to the point where you stop this. Burger, basically, the only thing you need to work on is the victim mentality. You push everything away from you. It's nothing's your fault. You always bring up other things. Just accept the shit, say you're sorry, and move on. If something happens, you know what I mean?
True.
I think that's the only thing you need to work on, dude.
To defend himself from being a complete piece of do-no-nothings.
I hope you listened to what we were saying. I really hope you did.
Yeah, I guess I made some mistakes for sure.
We love you.
Should have made some other choices.
I just, you should work on that. Upstairs. You should work on that, Burger, the victim mentality thing. Because you're the only one that people just don't get over with the hate. You're the only one. And I'm trying to help you out, Burger, because I personally like you, but my community fucking hates you. And I'm wanting to help change that. Because they did like you for like a week, and then you fucked up.
Well, I got too big for my britches.
And you know what?
Acted like an ass.
The time will come again, Burger, but you have to play your cards right. I'm just a nice guy. I try to keep things unbiased. I like everyone having a fair chance at everything. Watch out, Burger's in his right to mace y'all.
He is. Let's go.
Burger Planet.
What up, dude?
I've not played that table anymore.
You're done? Yeah. I don't think you listened to anything that we said.
No, I did. I need to take more responsibility for my actions and not always deflect what people say.
And I want to start seeing that. I want to see you take responsibility for your actions. But until you take responsibility for your actions, until you can change that about you, you must go. And then come back when you've changed yourself.
Okay. Well, made some mistakes and I apologize, guys. Like
when you've changed yourself, you
know I changed myself.
You have to do some thinking. You have to sit in the van and do some thinking, and it requires a lot of thinking, Burger. But come back when you've done your thinking. When you've changed as a person.
I have. I just made up with Sam. We're hanging out. We're gonna do some
Burger, let's play some ping pong. Fuck this shit, bro.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Brandon, stop the phone. Here, the phone.
What?
Stop the phone.
Yes, sir.
Let's just Burger. You have to do your thinking.
He has to leave?
He has to leave and do his thinking.
Man. What's going on here? Hanging out.
Figure out how to change himself as a person.
Oh, Burger, get in the pool.
Or get in the pool.
I'm saying this because I'm trying to help you, Burger. I want to help you.
But you're like putting the spotlight and the blame on me again. Like everybody's coming against me.
No, see, that's your problem, dude.
Well, it seems like everybody's coming against me. You like literally are.
We're just trying to figure out what we can do to fix this. I just want to fix I just want to fix your image and have people like you. Because it's not good.
I've done you yourself.
I know.
Done. I know. They get over it because they like you. I'm just easier to hate. There's all those memes.
I want to get people to like you, Burger.
I would too. I don't know how to do it. I just keep trying to do content.
You can start off by just going and thinking in your free time instead of sitting here arguing on why you shouldn't leave.
I guess I'll just head out.
It's a good start, you know what I mean? Just listen to what's being said, and then think about it, and then come back when you've thought about it, and then explain what you have changed. What have you thought about? You know, explain that to us when you come back.
I don't know. I don't know if I will come back.
Oh, stop.
No. Get out of LA soon.
No, you're not.
I'm not being a dick to you.
I've been wanting to get on the road anyway.
All right, well, I mean, it's up to you, man. I'm not trying to be a dick to you. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out, man.
I've already thought about it, dude. Every day I'm like, regret like all the stupid shit I've done. What do you mean I think about it? Every day I'm like, wow, like I should have done some of this shit differently. Like I know I fucked up.
I'm trying to help you out. When I say you should go, you should just go instead of arguing. Because then people would be like, okay, Burger's changing.
Alright, whatever.
Bye, Burgers.
But when you argue, people don't think you're changing. People think you're still the same Burger Planet.